Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 2. Well, I screwed up somewhere along the line because I just took some time to go through inventory, dig through all of my companions' various bits of things, and I determined that somewhere along the line we lost the voice modulator that we need for Vault 13. And I think it's because I probably had a near full inventory when we bought the darn thing back in New Reno. So it let us pay the money, but it wouldn't let us actually take it in the inventory. Thankfully, there is a place to find another one close by. And it turned out that the issues with me having put various quest items in other people's inventory led to me not being able to pursue certain options to close out certain quests. Because if we check our handy-dandy quest log, and you'll remember this from last time, we still haven't optimized the power plant here, which we're supposed to go and do in Vault City. And Vault City, we got a couple of things that we need to do there. And, yeah, Arroyo, can't do that. Den, we actually have everything done. Klamath, well, we can't do the Brahmin one because I screwed that one up really early on. But Modoc we've done. New Reno, only have one job there, but we didn't really spend that much time there. Vault 15, we are done with. NCR, got all our outstanding quests done there, so hopefully this time we should be able to get everything cleared out, and I currently have all of my excess gear in my trunk. And I'm currently getting everything I want to get rid of and sell off into my inventory because we're going to be able to sell some of this in Vault City fairly easily. And I guess there's no point in me keeping the Brock Flower and Xander Root anymore. No, but I do want to keep my cash on me, as well as my fancy ammo and the stem packs. All of my companions are now outfitted with 2 stem packs of their own. Sniper rifle, definitely want to keep that on me, and okay, I'm at max capacity, so sniper rifle will stay in the car for now. And, well, I guess I've got enough ammo on me, I don't need to carry all of that. But, yeah, one more side benefit of having the car. So, and actually, did I remember to grab all my booze first? I don't think I did. Okay, well, I was going to spare you watching me try to haggle for stuff at the store, but since I need to clear inventory and they're open, let's see, my favorite type of ammo. Need more shotguns for my buddies. Always need more stim packs and grenades. And give Sullick some more ammo as well. And everybody in my party has metal armor at least now. I don't know what the heck, I guess I can take one more thing of dynamite. Well, maybe not. Actually, I don't strictly need the grenade. Actually, that's the thing you really want, so we'll take that out. Put that back in. And, well, I hardly need the caps at this point, so Okay, that got some of my excess inventory taken out. And yeah, that's it as far as traders that are still here go. And while we're here, I'll wait till daybreak, because nothing will be open in the main part of Vault City until sun's up. I was going to go dash back to the car and get the rest of the booze that I need for the bar here. Dun 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 dun. Wait a minute, I did. Oh, did I let Cassidy keep a hold of it? I think I did.
What, Chippy?
I didn't give it to Sullick. I got my 12 beer. What the heck happened to my 10 booze? Oh, wait, I am holding it still. Silly me. I got too much junk in my inventory even now. And what the heck, long as we are getting everybody situated. And Vic has already got a ludicrous amount of ammo, so... Got that shipment of alcohol you wanted? Excellent, here's something for you, and that amounts double the price the cases are worth. And this transaction never happened, alright? Hey, no problem. And we get 250 XP for hauling in hooch. And we'll go ahead and talk to Mr. Moore real quick. And we get a couple options here. Hello again, fellow pilgrim. Do you deliver the information as I asked? And yeah, I know everything about you and your friends down the NCR. Why'd you work for the NCR? I thought you were honorable. Yeah, Bishop said you worked for NCR. Is that true? Since I like NCR, just want you to know I took care of it. And yeah. You do get some other conversation options about how the NCR is a truly, good organization. Hello again, citizens. Something I can help you with? I'd plot that route for you. Alright then, download into the information from my Pip-Boy and I'll log it into the patrol computers. Alright. And we also get experience points for having scouted the NCR. The intelligence looks good. Well done. Here's paying for your services, $500. Plus, you might find this useful. It's a Vault-Tec motion sensor. We're going to strip it for parts since it's too old for our Pip-Boys. But it looks like it's compatible for your model. How does it work? Keep it in your hand and IDs hostiles in your immediate area when you use it. Or you can call up the Pip-Boy auto map as normal. Then just select the scanner button and they're lit up like a neon sign. Hey, thanks. This could be useful. Ask you some other questions. And about the raiders. Found their base. You did? Where? Down south series of caves in the mountains. Here, let me point it out. Go tell the first citizen at once. She'll want to know about this immediately. Okay? I'll go tell her. But not too immediately, because I do have a little bit of business in the vault itself. Because, yeah, I figured out the reason why we hadn't gotten the vault optimization quest done was because, and this is my fault really, the reactor holodisk was in Cassie's inventory, and it acts like you don't have it unless you're the one carrying it. But first things first, and it looks like Phyllis the nurse is here again. And I think now that my doctor skill is high enough, I might be able to do a bit more with her. Welcome back. Anything I can help with? Can you tell me where the central computer is? It's on the 3rd level, if I remember correctly. I haven't been down there in ages. Why not? Oh, I don't know. Not much reason to go into the vault. It's mostly used for storage space nowadays. The one down there is Martin, and, well, just between you and me, he's not a great conversationalist. What do you do here? I'm the resident medical assistant. I work for Dr. Troy. Oh, man, you are her, aren't you? I'm sorry, I should have been paying more attention. Go see Dr. Troy. Ask questions. What do you do here? Yeah, got that again. What do you tell me about Vault City? And nothing at all. Dull. Speaking of old, I know there aren't any children in the city. Pregnancy cycle. We did this before. Well, do you get pregnant anyway? Last I heard, sex can make someone pregnant. And that make pregnant. I'm afraid to ask, but I will anyway. And yeah, this time we get the option. You know, background radiation may be resulting in sterility or even worse, chromosomal damage. Might be worth checking out. And we get extra. You convinced Phyllis to speak with Dr. Troy about the potential sterility of Vault City. You know, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe I should mention Dr. Troy. He's been too busy to look into it recently, but the next pregnancy cycle is coming up soon. So we have that. Now we can go talk to Dr. Troy. Hello, citizen. How may I be of assistance? You mentioned you were a doctor before. I'm something of a doctor myself. You are. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you have the time, perhaps we could compare notes. It's not often I get to the chance to speak to another physician. And we can do that, but first we're going to say not right now, however, questions. Yes? Good day, doctor. And, yeah, there's a quest line here that's rather tricky to pull off. Because you have to convince Troy that you have medical expertise, but you can't immediately jump to comparing notes or it doesn't come up. So I'm in need of medical expertise. I've been poisoned. Very well, so let me check your vital signs, hook you up to the auto dock here. That should fix you up. How do you feel? Much better. I had some questions for you, yes? And nothing today. Good day, doctor. Okay, so maybe I might not be able to pull this off, but absolutely love to hear some of the medical techniques your citizens use. Go through that. And yeah, don't ask questions. And then, hold on a moment. I don't recall seeing you before. Are you a citizen? Yes, just got my citizenship papers only recently. You're not a Vault City native, am I right? I'm certain I would remember someone like you. Where are you from? A small village to the west, Arroyo? Arroyo? Don't believe I've heard of it. I'm sorry to pry. I was looking for someone who had traveled beyond the walls of Vault City. Most citizens here have never left the city. Looking for someone? Why? I'm looking for someone who might be able to perform a special errand for me. What is it? It's come to my attention there's a new chem in the waste. It's called Jet, I believe. I only pay $1,000 for a sample of this Jet. So you want me to smuggle some Jet into Vault City for you? Yes, and I'm willing to pay you $1,000 for the sample and your silence. Well, I have a sample of Jet right here. You do? Excellent. Thank you, my friend. You have no idea how important this is to my work. Here's your payment as promised. Great, but before I go, some other questions. And yeah, unfortunately, since I was poisoned and did that first, there's a number of feat you can get here. But because of what I just did, I now have a bonus perk. Vault City Training. You've received the Vault City Medical Training, so I got a bonus to my doctor skill. Not much of one, admittedly, but if you come here and you have medical training and you are poisoned or radiated, you can ask the doctor to fix it, and then he'll make some offhand remark about you not having the inoculations that most Vault City citizens have, and he'll give them to you, and then you get a bonus to radiation resistance and poison resistance, which it's not much in the long run, but every single bonus we can get, because I am a greedy little munchkin. And speaking of greedy little munchkin, got a little gag on the computer here. You've logged into the Vault City Medical Database, although the interface is difficult to understand. The database itself seems to be broken down to a series of archives. So you can check for the vaults, check for the Garden of Eden kit, check the medical database for anything of interest. You search the database and are amazed by the information contained in the archives. The current research being conducted in Vault City is fascinating, and their medical technology is beyond anything you've ever seen. You spend almost an hour studying the archives. As you delve deeper into the database, you come across a series of older archives that contain schematics for something sort of combat implants, and we get 500 XP for that. Study implant information. The schematics detail an operation on grafting impact plates and thermal dissipating membranes into a human skeleton, granting the subject resistance to physical trauma and heat. Looks like a complicated procedure. And search database for anything else of interest. You discovered nothing new. The implant schematics were the most useful information in the archives. It's possible you missed something, but you think that's unlikely. Search database again. You search the database again, but discover nothing. Maybe if you search 20 more times, you might find something new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We were just kidding. There really is nothing more here. Maybe if you scoured the archives 30 more times, you might find something buried deep in one of the archives. Ha ha. One. Then said, yeah, fine, keep looking, see if I care. You're just wasting your time. Your intelligence is 4, right? Cut it out. Why don't you go play with the nurse? There's nothing here. You search the archives and find nothing. Search the archives and find nothing. You searched this terminal 53 times. You have found nothing of interest. You just had to do it one more time, didn't you? Sheesh. Okay, look, here's the big secret. Be sure to visit the main computer on level 3 after you finish the game. Now log off this terminal and go play outside. We're not going to play outside because I do still have a couple of things to do here. And oddly enough, they're on level 2. And what is it we have to do here on level 2? Well, yeah, there's a rattling at the air vent. And if we try and repair it, well, we only get 100 XP for fixing it, but we do find microfusion cells blocking it. And yeah, storage. This door is stuck. It would take a very strong person to open it. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm nowhere near strong enough to open it. However, your lack of skill has jammed the lock on this door. I've got 67, and that... Well, thankfully, I don't think that's where the one we needed to get into was, but... if nothing else, we can come back here when we've got power armor. And bust the door down then. Okay, I'm leveling lockpick next time I level. Let's see, this one has Big Book of Science. Poison Antidote. Caps. And here we have a Cat's Paw magazine. A small dusty box of some sort. Some assorted junk, more booze, and some caps. Well, we'll probably regret this, but... A television dinner. You're not sure, but it's definitely not edible. You're not sure if it ever was. This door is stuck, not locked. Well, I think we know as much damage as we can do down here. So, level 3 and the reason why we came down here in the first place. Because I think what we want is actually behind this door to the armory. Well, this tense music really does go along well with this scene. Yeah, well, let's see if I can go do what has to be done first, and then level up, and then get my lockpicking where we can get the thing we need. Because we do have the option here, prop in the computer, look for a voice recognition module. You prop in the panel beneath the machine, search for a voice recognition module. You don't see one. The circuit boards in this computer look much different than the ones in the Vault 13 computer. Replace the panel, look through the computer archives. Worth a shot. And I think I actually can do the reactor thing here, but I need to have a higher science skill than I actually do. But I think I can go to the councilman and get him to do it anyway. But anyway, reason why I was poking around down here is that there is a voice module, what we need for Vault 13, somewhere in the vault. Unfortunately, we may not be able to get to it just yet. But we should be able to get to it. Okay, Councilman McClure. And okay, well, I have... Yeah, got the reactor holodisk. Contains string numbers that mean nothing to you. Shows a lot of information that must be important somehow. That does nothing. Well, if I'd had the option to mess around with that on the computer in there, or you can talk to Councilman McClure and get him to do something with the data.
Yes?
At least I thought that's what happened.
What is it?
Anyway, I have some information on the raiders who have been attacking the city. Found their base.
You have? Excellent. But the city guards are already stretched thin. What about you? Could you in the attacks? I'll pay you.
Yeah, see what I can do. So, back to mercenary combat duty. As per usual. Okay, well, rather than mess around with this for too much longer, I'm going to go ahead and close this chapter out here. Figure out exactly what I need to do to get the power plant optimized. Assuming that this isn't some infamous bug I've unintentionally triggered. And see if I can get that voice module, and if so, great. If not, next time we'll be going to hunt some raiders. We'll see you then.